Have you heard the story of the disappearance of Beijing bus route 375? On the late night of November 14, 1995, the last bus of Beijing route 375 slowly departed from the Yuan Mingyuan bus terminal. There were only 4 passengers on board, a young couple, an elderly woman, and a young man. As the bus approached the next stop, the driver and conductor were startled. There was a crowd of people on the platform. "This is strange. Where did all these people come from at this hour?" the conductor muttered. When the doors opened, only 3 people boarded, though there were clearly people in the distance. In an instant, only 3 remained. The driver rubbed his eyes, didn't think much of it, and continued driving. The 3 passengers were extremely peculiar. The 2 in front and back were wearing Qing Dynasty official robes, while the one in the middle was wrapped in a tattered military coat, being supported as he walked, reeking of alcohol. The one in front muttered, "He had to drink so much. Now we have to take him home." No one responded. The air in the car suddenly froze. The young couple covered their noses, their faces turning pale. "Don't worry," the ticket seller chuckled dryly. "They ray probably from a nerdy film set. People in period costumes often take the bus." No one responded. A few stops later, the young couple suddenly asked to get off. The wife vomited as soon as she stepped off the bus. "Did you smell that?" she asked her husband tremblingly. "Underneath the alcohol, there's a putrid smell." The husband nodded, and the 2 ran off without looking back. The bus grew even quieter. Suddenly the old woman erupted, pointing at the young man and shouting, "You stole my wallet!" The young man was stunned. "Are you crazy? What did I steal from you? The police station is right ahead. Dare you go?" The old woman clung tightly to him. As they argued, the bus stopped. The old woman dragged the young man off the bus, shouting, "Let the police deal with you." As soon as the door closed, the old woman suddenly let go and smiled. "I saved your life." The young man froze. "Those 3 aren't human," the old woman whispered. "They have no legs." The young man felt a chill run down his spine. "Did you hear them speak after they got on the bus?" "That smell of alcohol. It's the stench of death." The old woman stared at the departing bus. "They got on the bus to find Oskapi goat." The young man trembled all over but forced himself to go to the police station to report the incident. The police dismissed them as crazy and sent them away. The next day, the police received a report the last bus of Route 375 had gone missing, and the driver and conductor had not returned overnight. They only then recalled the strange couple who had reported the incident the previous night. 3 days later, the bus was found at the Mian Reservoir, over 100 kilometers away. Inside the bus, 2 highly decomposed bodies lay, as if they had been dead for months. The fuel tank was empty. There was only thick blood inside. Even more bizarrely, none of the surveillance cameras along the route had captured the bus image. It was as if it had driven straight from the human world into hell.